All those people who have not been able to register for the project, this is a chance for you again. We are going to repeat the project. So all those people, right? So grab this opportunity, friends. My name is Sharath, and I'm representing 360DigiTMG here. And this meeting, majority of you people already are familiar with, who are repeating again, right? Who are joining again. This is basically to give you an introduction on the concept of deployment of the project. So basically, what my point is, you might have learned data science and data analytics concepts. All right, you might have gone through these concepts as part of your academics. Maybe you have learned this concept in some private institutions where you might probably have registered yourself to upskill yourself. Right? Whatever the path is, basically you have upskill yourself with respect to these data analytics or data science concepts. Of course, and for that, I would congratulate you people because you have chosen the right career path. But is theoretical knowledge good enough? Right? It's like you're learning swimming by going through YouTube videos or going through somebody explaining how swimming is done. But will that actually teach you swimming? Not really, right? You'll have to get into the water, pedal your hands, legs, beat them in the water, and then you try to survive in the water, and that's how you are going to learn swimming. This is the ultimate chance that you will get, especially for all those people who are newbies in the industry. You lack that practical exposure. You might want to justify yourself, but ultimately that practical exposure is going to be the key difference for you compared to other people who are able to crack the interviews. Right? That is what is happening. You're getting trained, but you're not able to get a job. So we, as part of our CSR program, the community service program, are bringing in this free internship program for you people. Now, in this free internship program, you will be learning on that practical implementation, the gaps that you basically have in your upskilling path. Practically, you will do things. And that too, the area which is more important for the industry. Let's say you are learning data science concepts and you have understood how machine learning models are developed. You'll probably take complex data, implement various machine learning algorithms, you fine tune it, and finally you say that, hey, this is my best model after you evaluate the model. But is that it? Do you think that best model, right, the Python code or R code or whatever the code tool that you're using, do you think that final code will be given to the customer and customer is running that Python code? No, right? Customer is already having a technology stack supporting the day-to-day operations for them. Whatever the solution that we are developing from machine learning concepts perspective, we will have to ensure that this particular solution is integrated into the existing technology stack. So how do we do that? How do we deploy the solution? This is what you're going to learn as part of this particular internship program, friends. And for this, the only prerequisite that you need is you should be familiar with machine learning concepts. For example, what is regression? What is classification techniques? What are ensemble techniques? What is neural network techniques? How do you fine tune the model? How do you split? Why do you split the data into train and test? What does cross validation means? So all these concepts you should be familiar with. And you would be learning new things. If you're not familiar with the deployment skills, then you'll be learning new things. And this entire internship will be guided through the industry experts. I represent Innodatatics as well. I'm one of the directors with Innodatatics. This is my profile. My name is Sharat, and I'm one of the directors with Innodatatics. And my core work area is data engineering and MLOps. And specifically, I try to help the teams with respect to the deployment of the solutions. So when we talk about this specific area, practically what are the challenges that you encounter? We're dealing more towards handling the technology related challenges when you are trying to integrate a solution that you developed offline. So for you, you will have an industry expert. So from our team, we will be assigning an industrial expert, I'm an MLOps expert, who will be guiding you through the journey. This is a free program, of course, right? It has its own limitations. It will come with 30 days duration. But of course, it is a starting point for you people, and you'll be exploring a completely new world. As part of this free internship program, you will have to learn new things, or you'll have to unlearn some of the default concepts that probably are wrong. So there will be learning phase. So this 30 days free internship program that we are going to kickstart is divided into two parts. The phase one would be your learning phase. So you'll be learning new concepts. You will be practicing on those new concepts. And for you, in order to ensure that you are learning in the right manner and right skills, we provide the learning material. And this learning materials are also divided into three different sections, so that the learning resources are placed in such a way that you have ample time to prepare on them. Python programming, I'm pretty sure everybody is familiar with, because you're already learning the data science concepts, right? So you've learned them. So I'm assuming everybody's familiar with Python programming, but you might want to do a revision practice. That is always required for any language. Then comes 12 p.m. video learning material. We'll talk about the process methodology that you'll have to follow. So in the industry, how the data science projects are developed, how they are kick-started, what are those secrets, right? How do you plan the entire project so that the implementation becomes simple? So those trade secrets you will be learning as part of this 12 p.m. learning video. And after that, the 6 p.m., you will have the important concepts, the deployment concepts learning video, which you'll have to go through. This is completely new skill, I'm assuming, for a lot of people who are not familiar with deployment capabilities. Now, once you're done with the training at 9 p.m., we also have to evaluate whether you have actually learned or not, right? So we will conduct an exam. And this exam is also going to help you to create your or build your profile. So we do this exam on LinkedIn. On 360DigiTMG webpage, the LinkedIn page, we will post questions, and you are expected to answer those questions in the comment section. This is not a multiple choice questions, not MCQs. MCQs, anyone can write, randomly close their eyes and click on one of the options, isn't it? So probability is 1/4. 25% you will always be correct. We don't want that. We want to ensure that you actually learn from the subject that you are doing here. So from that perspective, we help people to also build their profile as part of this program. So there are two benefits when you're trying to answer these questions. One is you'll be able to showcase your skills, and because of that competition, you'll try to learn better. You'll try to better other people. And the second benefit is your profile gets weightage. You're going to get weightage. So when we talk about when we are talking about the LinkedIn profile, right? This platform is the most important platform for employers. Majority of the job profiles are filled in by sourcing the profiles from LinkedIn. If you're having a strong profile, LinkedIn profile, then ultimately the employers will get interested in choosing your profile. So from that perspective, you are going to work on this area where you're creating content on your profile, and that gives confidence to the employers as well when they look at your profile. So these are the other benefits that you will be getting when you're trying to contribute yourself into the exam. Now, let's say you have completed this 20 days learning phase. You have learned new skills. You practice them, but where do I deploy it? Where do I implement it, right? So that is where the phase 2, 10 days comes into picture, where you are going to do the hands-on of all the skills that you have learned here on the actual project work. And 10 days is good enough, friends. Don't think that 10 days is short. No, 10 days is more than enough. But in order for you people to follow a specific process and follow the guidelines and if we want to make sure that the things are streamlined, we employ one expert from the industry who is going to guide you. And to ensure that everybody is following this standard process, we ensure that there is a quick 15 minutes meeting on daily basis to ensure that we track everybody's progress. And you are supposed to discuss on what you have done and what you are supposed to do for the next 24 hours. If in case you had any challenges, you have to bring those challenges for the discussion on the forum. 15 minutes, not more than that, will not disturb everybody's time. We respect everybody's time. So this is what you will have to follow. Now, once you are done with the project, let's say you have done 20 days training phase, you have contributed your skills in the LinkedIn questions, you have very well answered all the questions, and then you move to the project phase. You have completed the project, you have successfully deployed the solution. Then, after the successful implementation, you would be receiving this certificate. You can very well showcase this on your LinkedIn platform, right? You can market it saying that, hey, this is the new skill that I have gained. And for all this, we are not charging anything. And remember, this is a CSR program, community service program from our side, so that we can bring in young India. Right? We want to try and contribute from our side in nation building. We are moving towards AI, and India is giving a tough competitions to the advanced countries in the space of AI. So in that space, we are also trying to do some contribution from our side by ensuring the new breed of data scientists are getting that required kickstart into their careers. So we have a very genuine motto, objective, and we also want you people to use this opportunity and try to gain that additional experience that is required to kickstart your careers into this very exciting data science and data analytics domain. This particular batch will be starting from tomorrow. So you might want to register for this particular internship program, and registering is very simple. You might want to join the community, WhatsApp community. The link for the WhatsApp community is shared in the chat window. Click on it, join the community, and all the details will be shared there, including the learning videos, right? Those details also will be shared in the group itself. All right, so that is basically the program details. The only prerequisite, friends, okay, well, let me repeat. For registering into the program, all you have to do is join the WhatsApp community. You will have all the details in that particular WhatsApp community. The only prerequisite for this particular program is that you should be already familiar with the machine learning concepts. You should be already familiar with Python programming skills, because we are going to focus only on the deployment and post-deployment activities of your machine learning models. If you're a newbie in the space of data science, data analytics, or machine learning, then you might want to register for the other internship program that we offer, which will be generally conducted on Friday evenings. So you might want to subscribe to the YouTube channel and wait for the Friday meeting. I will be explaining about that particular project. If you are a newbie, if you're already familiar with machine learning, then this is the next step that you might want to take it. That's the only prerequisite, friends. You should be familiar with Python. You should be familiar with machine learning, data science concepts. As I told, you basically need to learn that additional skills because that is going to keep you different from all the other crowd which is also learning this data science skills. I would be showcasing that on 360DigiTMG website. If I scroll down, right, this is our success stories. Whatever the projects that you're going to work on, these are a part of the actual project that our complete team, the full-time internship folks do. And people who have successfully completed their internships, right, they work on these projects, they are the people who are reaping the benefits. These people are able to crack the interviews, and you can see the list of all these people here in the PDF document, and this keeps growing based on students' willingness to have the details publicly made available. But yeah, this sheet gets updated regularly. And might also want to see the YouTube channel of 360DigiTMG, where we basically invite again people who want to come out into public and share their experiences. We invite them, and they basically come up and share their experiences. We keep doing this, right? As and how our folks are getting joining into different companies, right? We invite them. Some people come forward, some people shy away. But this is the location where you might want to see the success stories and their experiences, basically. We have people joining not just from India, across the globe. You can see people in Emirates, Dubai. Al Shaya group from Dubai again. You understand, right? Young. People from Bangalore, of course, in India, we have a lot of people. We have people from Canada, people from Singapore, people from UK, Australia, US. So there are many such success stories you might want to go through here and understand how they actually prepared, what all things they did in order to crack the job interviews. Now, you would be, of course, doing a bit of their efforts, whatever these people have done, right? You'll be doing a bit of their work also, right? And we also keep sharing this information here on the LinkedIn. So, for example, I'll show you this link. This is a very interesting project. This is in the construction area, civil engineering, basically, you can say. Generally, what happens is in the mega constructions or constructions, basically, you need these steel rods to be right bending for, we call it as centering, right? The steel rods basically are created in a specific right form to create that concrete frame. Based on the plan, the steel rods will be bent for specific dimensions, and these steel rods also will be of different dimension. Basically, their will be different. The large 16 steel rods will be there, 8 steel rods will be there. So we will basically create that frame using the plan. But this is a manual effort, isn't it? So our team has worked on a project which allows us to create this bar bending schedule for a machine. There's a machine, Prima 13 machine. There are many such machines which bend the steel rods. So based on the drawing, right? Based on the drawing, we will be able to give all the details that are required for steel rods to be cut. So based on based on this plan, if you see, if I give this drawing to a human being, right, an individual, then it will take time for understanding what various dimensions have to be there, the steel rods dimensions, right? So those steel rods length have to be cut according to this. So there will be a lot of time. So what we did is, as a first level, we pass this information to the bar bending machine, which understands, right? The algorithm understands the dimensions of all these different steel rods. And then this information will be passed to the machine so that it can cut all those steel rods for easy bending purpose. It also does the shape bending also. Right? That's the capability of the machine. So we are trying to automate things so that there are no human errors here. These are the kind of interesting projects. You'll not get these projects anywhere readily available in right various platforms that you have, hackathon competitions that you see. These are the kind of projects that we do. We reach out to the industries. We reach out to those sections of the industries where artificial intelligence and AI, right, AI and machine learning are not explored a lot. You can look at this another example. This is in poultry hatcheries, right? So we can track the health of these chicks, the age of these chicks using the image processing technique. So video will be passed through the the machine. Basically, this video, right, CCTV footage video will be shared, and this video will be processed by the AI engine, and it will identify the age group, right, and their body temperatures. All those details will be captured. Yeah, you can see body temperatures also be captured, so that if you see that any chick is not healthy, then it will be immediately captured. So these are the kind of projects, friends, that you will be working on. Anyways, more details about the project will come forward once you register, right? Once your learning phase comes up, when you going to do the implementation part, that's when we will be discussing on the project more detailedly. And this is, as I said, right, this is the beginning. So you'll be taking baby steps, of course. You'll be starting with the base models, and later on, you can register and enroll for the full-length internship program as well. So these are the details, friends. Is this internship for Indians only? As I said, no. People from different countries, they also work with us. They right, are part of our teams. So you're welcome. All right. Any country, you're most welcome. You can participate in the internship program. So that's it, friends, from my side. You might want to register and right, take the advantage of the program that we are doing as community service, right? So please welcome. Thank you so much, friends. If you have any questions, you can keep posting your questions, and we'll try to help you out with all those answers for those questions. Thank you so much. Good luck with your careers, and good evening, friends.